We live in an era of distractions, constant notifications, endless scrolling, and quick dopamine hits. But what happens when you strip all of that away? What happens when you're alone with your thoughts, your struggles, and your deepest fears? That's when the real battle begins. Your mind is the most powerful weapon in the world, but if you don't learn how to control it, it will control you. When life knocks you down, when you face heartbreak, loss, or failure, you can't Google the answer. There's no shortcut. No app can save you. You're alone in your mind, and it's either going to break you or make you stronger. But here's the truth. You decide which one it will be. When I was struggling in life, when I was overweight, lost, and unsure of my purpose, I realized something. Hard work is the only way forward. It's not about being talented. It's not about having connections. It's about putting in the work, day after day, no matter how hard it gets. I couldn't pass my tests. I couldn't read fast enough. I couldn't swim. But instead of accepting defeat, I chose a different path. I wrote things down. I repeated them. I failed, and I failed again. But I refused to quit. Failure wasn't a stopping point. It was a stepping stone. I forced myself to go back again and again until my brain had no choice but to adapt. And guess what? It worked. This is how you master anything in life. You don't give yourself an escape route. You remove the option to quit. You keep going until your mind submits to your will. People always ask me, how did you survive Navy SEAL training for 18 months? How did you go through 3 hell weeks when most people barely survive 1? Simple. I changed my perspective. At first, the pain was unbearable. My body was breaking down. Stress fractures, shin splints, torn muscles. But instead of giving up, I told myself, this is my new normal. Most people run from suffering. They want comfort, ease, and quick success. But I embraced the struggle. I accepted that pain wasn't a punishment. It was a process. And my mind followed. When you tell yourself, this is just how it is, your mind stops resisting. It adapts. It gets stronger. So, when I was running on broken feet, duct taping my wounds just to keep moving, I didn't let the pain stop me. I let it transform me. The scariest thing in life isn't failure. It's thinking you're giving 100% when you're really only at 40%. When I was overweight, working a dead-end job and making barely enough to survive, I thought I was trying my hardest. I thought that was my limit. But years later, when I pushed my body and mind beyond anything I thought was possible, I realized I had never even come close to my full potential. That's the reality for most people. They stop when it gets hard, thinking that's their max. But the truth? Your limits are far beyond what you believe. You have no idea what you're truly capable of until you push yourself to the absolute edge, until your body screams for you to quit, and you refuse to listen. That's where growth happens. That's where transformation begins. People hear my story and think, this guy must love pain. I just understand how the mind works. Your brain will always try to protect you. It wants to keep you comfortable, safe, and away from anything difficult. But growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in suffering. It happens when you refuse to quit. There's a power inside you that you haven't even tapped into yet. A version of you that is stronger, tougher, and more resilient than you can imagine. But you won't find that version of yourself by taking the easy path. You have to earn it through struggle. When you reach your breaking point, you have two choices: give up and accept mediocrity. Dig deeper and find strength you never knew you had. I was duct taping my broken feet at 3:30 in the morning, getting ready to face one of the hardest training programs in the world. Most of the guys around me were healthy, but I was running on sheer willpower. And I realized something. I could either break or I could become unbreakable. Most people quit when things get hard because they don't see a way forward. But when you remove quitting as an option, you force yourself to find a way. And that's when you unlock your true potential. Many people chase peace and happiness before they've even found themselves. But true peace doesn't come from avoiding struggle. It comes from overcoming it. I found peace on the other side of suffering. When I held myself accountable, when I pushed past every obstacle, when I became the man I always wanted to be. That's when I finally felt at peace. Not because life was easy, but because I had proven to myself that I could handle anything. So don't run from difficulty. Don't look for shortcuts. Embrace the struggle, because that's where real growth happens. This message isn't just for me, it's for you. If you're tired of being stuck, if you're ready to take control of your life, start today. Push yourself harder. Embrace the struggle. Stop making excuses. Make discipline your new normal. And if this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to follow the channel for more life-changing motivation. Blast off.